Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of videos to catch up on. And if you are returning, welcome back. I send you a big ol' hug and I just appreciate you so much. Friends, it has been a minute since I have been able to film. It's kind of been an interesting journey for me, but I am just so glad I was able to come back right before the start of our new year. I really wanted to get some messages and advice out there, see what we need to hear. It's been a while since I have checked in to our collective energy, so I'm really curious to see where we're all at. So for today's video, we are going to be asking Spirit, what do we need to know? We're going to, you can always check your sun, moon, and rising sign. Personally, I tend to really connect with my moon sign a lot of the time. So yeah, make sure that you check all of your signs out. And we are going to be checking into general messages, what we need to know. And then at the end of the reading, or the general part of the reading, we are going to be checking into our love life. So love life, that could be friends, family, partnerships, like any form of love in your life. We're going to be checking into that. And so instead of two separate videos for love and general messages, we are just going to have the one video, friends. All right. I hope you've all been doing amazing. You know where to find me on the socials. I'm at Shadowplay Collective and Shadowplay Tarot. So my voice keeps wanting to go out. We will see how it pans out throughout this reading. It's really interesting, but honestly, guys, I think it's environmental. I live in Los Angeles where the air quality has not been the greatest lately. All right, my friends, we are going to be starting. Hello, my Gemini friends. I hope you've all been doing amazing. I have missed doing your horoscopes and I'm very happy to be back today. So let's get started. Let's jump right in, my Gemini friends. Today we are going to be asking Spirit, what do we need to know about the energy that's going to be coming up for us for the rest of the year and into 2021. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective. What do my Geminis need to know about the end of the year / beginning of 2022? What do my Geminis need to know? What important messages do my Geminis need to know? All right, my Geminis. There is a... Oh, we are not taking those. Knight of Wands in reverse showed up first. We're not done taking cards, but let me lay these out for us. Very hot and cold energy. And this energy that is going to be coming up, this could be a person, this could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be someone who is younger, feeling an energy, possibly act before thinking things through, real excited, could, player energy for sure. F boy, F girl, whatever, F them energy coming through. Someone who leaves you like feeling like, what the fuck was that about? Is what I'm hearing. I mean, exciting at one point, but like, what was that? Okay, I need to grab your cards. They fell on the floor. All right. We have the 10 of Pentacles. That was the card that fell on the floor. Stability, commitment, not wanting to move on from this, or not moving on from it, I should say. Okay, one more, please, Spirit, for Gemini. All right, my Gemini babies, let's see what the bottom of the deck holds for you. The Magician. Awesome. You can call in whatever you put your energy and intention behind. That is the overall message, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff to process through here. Okay, so Gemini, if this is not another person like I was talking about earlier, this could be your own energy. This could be you being real hot and cold and inconsistent and not reliable. When it comes to something in your life, maybe this is how you feel about a certain situation in your life. But for those of you who resonated that this is a person that comes in with this energy, I do feel like it leaves you like very unclear. It probably leaves you with more questions than you had before they came in. And if this is a situation that you resonate with, that it just doesn't feel consistent enough for you, and it doesn't have to do with another person, either way, it still makes you feel like mentally, it's like a mental, like imbalanced way of thinking, meaning like you're overthinking it so much that you're like wrapping yourself up in your own like version of events and story and processing, if that makes sense, like very much in your head about it. And then that kind of becomes your reality. And then you kind of fall into this pattern. But either way, this energy doesn't really feel consistent, and it is messing with you. It's kind of leaving you unfocused when it comes to family, perhaps, or it's maybe goals that you wanted to set for the future of what you want your Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is our family, our community, the people around us that are around us all the time, that have our back, that are part of our soul family, you know. I do feel like there's a sense of feeling unfocused when it comes to that. And it has to do because of this inconsistent energy that's coming through. We have the devil reversed here, along with the Ten of Pentacles. So the devil is reversed, which does show me that you are actively trying to leave behind things that were toxic, things that maybe these are things you're growing out of. It's behaviors or even thought patterns, like whatever used to be kind of like a vice for you, or a coping mechanism. You know, this could be the party card, sex, drugs, rock and roll, like whatever behavior that was overindulgent that was holding you back. I feel like you're trying to move away from that, and it is tied into either a family foundation that was toxic, and you're trying to release whatever was toxic about it. Maybe, you know, that's part of the unfocus when it comes to your family and your community, that you are in this place of transition of trying to leave behind toxic patterns that you recognize were holding you back. But at the same time, you are feeling a little like it is a little unfocused, because the energy is very hot and cold. So take it as it resonates, my Geminis. We do have the Chariot reverse with the Seven of Swords. So I am getting fire energy here. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You don't have to be, but they are showing up strong in your reading. Maybe you have that in your chart, or maybe if you are dealing with another person, they have that in their chart. There's also Capricorn energy coming through. And yeah, there's a couple of other signs, but those are the ones that I feel the strongest, with the Chariot reverse and the Seven of Wands reverse. So someone here isn't moving on, because I feel like there's a sense of maybe like defending. It's like they're either defending something or in denial about something. It's like, take that as it resonates. Like sometimes when we defend something, it's like defending the way we think about something. When someone tries to challenge how we think, and we're like, well, nah, well, no, like this is what happened, and that's why I feel like this about, you know, this, or I feel like someone here might be like not moving on, but also like not letting go, or not, I don't know, not being open in some way. Like it just feels kind of defensive. Like I said, like defensive when it comes to something, and that's preventing moving on from the situation. So I do see here with this Queen of Wands in reverse, this is a feminine energy coming through who's not feeling confident right now. This is someone who normally knows what passions drive them and knows like how to get there, but she's feeling a little unbalanced. And because of this imbalance right now, things are kind of slowing down. So you do not have to resonate with, being a woman, but this is femme energy. It's genderless, but it is like meaning someone who's normally very much about creation and creating from a passionate heart space right now is not feeling very confident or is overrun by her emotions and just is not, it's like they're not behaving how they normally would be, or I almost feel like they don't feel about themselves the way they normally would. So, like I said, this could be you, this could be someone else. I'm kind of feeling like this is you because it is presenting with the Hangman energy. And this means right now, like I said, things are going to be slowing down, but it's like slowing down so that you can like gain a different perspective. If this is a person that came in with this hot and cold energy, real exciting, but left as quickly as they came in, I do feel you are going to be pulling back from them, pulling your energy back and just kind of being like, okay, I have to take a breather. I have to figure out like even you know that you have to figure this out because you don't like to be in this energy. With this Magician card, I do think that you are going to be tapping into manifesting what it is you do want, what it is you do want for your community, your home, your family, and just getting yourself back feeling a little more balanced in the way you feel about yourself and in the mental realm too. We do have the Four of Cups, which I kind of feel like there's a moment in time where you're like, okay, what I'm hearing is I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. That's what I'm hearing in my head when that Four of Cups came up. So someone here gets to a point where they're like, you know what, I'm over it. And I think that's when you're going to pull back. My Geminis, you gotta be over it. I guess that's where you have to get to. Only you'll know how this applies and only take what resonates, of course. All right, my friends. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Let's get some advice for that. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. I don't think I said it in the beginning part of your reading, but I am going to be following this portion of the reading up with the love reading. So if that's something you're into, then we will be moving into that shortly. All right, Spirit, what advice do we have for my Gemini friends? What advice do we have for my Gemini friends? What advice do we have? Oh, I love this. All right. There's that Eight of Pentacles again being pointed out. And bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign coming through. Possible mother figure, a femme figure who likes to, or I should say femme energy that likes to nurture those around her, is a healer perhaps. Oh, I really like this, Gemini. We'll look into that Two of Cups in a minute. Let me see where this goes. Right here. We'll put that Wheel of Fortune there for now. We'll see where it fits in. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can I please get 3 more? Oh. Sorry, guys. I just realized I picked up the wrong deck. I'm going to leave the Queen of Pentacles out. I think that she's important here. 2 more, Spirit. There's that Seven of Wands again, guys. What are you defending? And look at Two of Cups reverse again. That's very important. It's important because there's like out of 70 something, 72 cards, only like a few of them, very few of them are repeat, have like different artwork that the creator decided to leave both versions of the card in, and they very rarely come out in the same reading. So when they do come out, which sometimes they do, that just means like Spirit really wants to highlight this. So there is a partnership that's blocked that is being highlighted in your reading. We'll get to it in a second, but let's see. Let's put the Ten of Wands reverse under the partnership. Okay, I may move the cards around, but for now, this is kind of what I'm feeling. So you are being encouraged to face your fears, the things that you think you may not be capable of or that are bigger than you. It's just a matter of facing those things and knowing that you are capable of getting a hold on whatever it is you need to get a hold of. And in this situation, I feel like the thing you feel you need to get a grasp on in your life is your goals and what exactly you want to work towards. I feel like that's your challenge here. Your challenge has been honing in what it is you want to go after, what it is you want to manifest. There's a strong message here about you having different, almost like different ideas or different options, or there's something here about like you may be having a hard time thinking clearly right now because of other things that are affecting it. And maybe it's like clouding your vision, but you are encouraged here to like, you are capable of getting a hold on it and coming up with tangible goals. And I do see you coming up with some goal or goals. Basically, I see you coming up with a plan of action. It is going to move slowly, but I feel because it does move slowly, it is building more solid. It's like you're planning for something more stable. You don't want to build something that is in that hot and cold energy that we were seeing so much of in the beginning part of your reading. So we do have the Three of Cups here with the Wheel of Fortune. So I do think that there are other people that are key to your I was going to say situation, but it's almost like I feel like there's other people involved that could help ease what you're going through. These could be close friends. This could be a reunion with someone or a couple of someone's. Something that includes you possibly getting out of the house and having dinner, drinks, whatever it is, meeting up for lunch. Just something to take your mind and like stimulate you outside of what, like, I want to call it a rut, but it's like a mental rut is what I feel like. So basically allowing yourself to go out and socialize with people that make you feel good, like people that replenish your cup and don't leave you more exhausted than before you saw them. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So there is something about, excuse me, Gemini, there is something about timing here. The wheel is turning and things are going at the pace and the rate and the way that they're supposed to. So if you're feeling stuck, or if this hot and cold energy that you were experiencing is leaving you feeling like obviously not good because it's just not stable, like just know that the wheel is turning and things are changing, and it's all about going with the flow instead of against it, and allowing yourself to just like enjoy yourself is what I'm feeling. Like distract yourself, like mentally take care of yourself. You can't constantly be in this energy of thinking about something, because it just because you're thinking about it all the time doesn't mean you're going to come up with the answer is that you want or that you need any quicker. You know, it's almost like if you get this, if you allow yourself to distract, like it's going to help you. It's going to help your your clarity on some things. Because like I said, there is something about timing here. And even though you may get impatient at times and be like, I'm putting in all this work, like why am I not seeing like the fruits of my labor yet? Because I do see you planning and slowly moving. And there does come a point where you're like, I've put in so much work already. I planted all these seeds. Like, where is it? But it's also a time to reassess how you're putting your energy into things and what projects or goals could be like put off, like which ones are the most important, like prioritize, and then make sure that you are putting your energy and your intention behind those things. Because I do think that maybe you're going to have a lot of like things going on, and it just might be time to cut back on the ones that don't necessarily need your attention. So it's like prioritize so that you can see things start to bloom. There is a new start coming, a new journey of some sort. Like it is coming, but I do think there is work to get there. I think that whatever it is you want to do, like whatever you set your mind to, it's going to be different than what you're used to. Possibly it's going to be different than what the people around you are used to seeing for you. And there's going to be a sense where you feel like you have to defend it. There's something here about defending your new start and defending your new journey, or possibly, again, if it's not defending, it's possibly you being in denial about what this new journey is going to be. So it'll be different for everyone, but there is a sense here of defensiveness when it comes to starting this new thing. But I think it's because it's new. It's different. Like I said, Spirit really wants to highlight this. There's a partnership here that isn't working out. There's either a blockage, maybe that's what this new start is, but there is something here about, if this applies to you, then you'll know, but we have the same card twice, like I said, and both of them are reversed. And this just tells me that this is a partnership that is not working out, or there is a blockage in union. So take that as it resonates. Someone here is ready to drop it is what I'm getting. Whatever partnership isn't working out, someone's ready to drop it because it's burdening too much. And maybe that's possibly part of what you have to defend, your new start. If it has to do with dropping a partnership, that might be something that you feel you have to defend, meaning people are going to have questions, and not that it matters what other people think, but we are human and we do have people around us that sometimes unintentionally, like, just, what I mean, unintentionally all up in the business, and you have to explain things that you shouldn't have to, but family, people close to you, you're going to be talking about it, whatever it is. It feels like you are defending something about your new start. My Gemini friends, if you are joining us for your love reading, then that is now starting. And if this is where I leave you or you leave me, thank you for joining me. All right, my friends, let's now move into your love reading. Let's ask Spirit. Spirit, what do my Gemini friends need to know about the love in their life, their love life, for the rest of 2021 and into the beginning of 2022? So friends, for a lot of you, that general reading could very well be love related. Could have very well been. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective. What do my Gemini friends need to know about their love life for the rest of December and into the new year? What do my Gemini friends need to know about their love life for the rest of the year and into the new year? Wow, there's that. Okay, it is about somebody. This Knight of Wands, y'all. He's all reversed. I don't like that. We're going to look into who that is, okay? Maybe you already know, Gemini. Yeah, I'm feeling impatient. I'm feeling wanting to rush in. Okay. It's going to stress you out. Okay. All right, my Geminis. I'm right here with you. I'm a Gemini moon. So let's see what we have in store. I already see this little Knight of Wands in reversed figure. That does want to be, yeah, I feel like, okay. I feel like the inconsistency that this person, brings to you or like presents you with is like it does make you sad. It bums you out because I do think that you know that there is a new start with this person, but it's blocked. I feel like you want to manifest a new start, a new journey with this person. Hold on a second. Let me see what I have here. Page of Wands reversed. We did have that. We got lots of cards, Gemini. I did not realize, but I felt like they were important. Okay. Let's start like this, and then let's see how it goes. So, yeah, like I said, this hot and cold energy that we have going on for the entire lifetime, tale as old as time at this point. In your reading, it's just so hot and cold. And this is, like I said, I feel like this is someone who is exciting, or a situation that is exciting, and you probably enjoy it, but it's so inconsistent. It's like they just come storming in and don't really think and then bail out. Like the energy, it's not consistent. You're probably not communicating regularly with this person because they just seem way too hot and cold. And that does leave you feeling like a sense of, like I said, I feel like a sense of sadness, a sense of loss of some sort. I don't think it's anything you can't get past, but Spirit is acknowledging that this does cause feelings of sadness. You know what? I think also I would like to read it like this. The fact that you know that there is a new start that's like a potential here, or like a new journey, or there's something new waiting to come in, but it is delayed. And I feel like that's also where the sadness comes from, because it's like it's there, but it's not. It's there and then it goes. So like I said, it's still the energy of the hot and cold is causing this feeling of grief and loss and pain. Nothing you can't get past. It's just acknowledging that that is there. I do feel like there is a part of you that does, like, whoever this hot and cold energy is, it like is a wish fulfillment. Like maybe this is something that at one point you thought you wanted and you kind of manifested it in, or maybe this is someone that you think about a lot. And I'm feeling like there's a sense here where a part of you like really wants it, and it's just tied into these energies as well. The Page of Wands reversed with Temperance reversed. So the reason I kind of put them together is because when we have the Temperance reversed, it's like patience is no longer there. And there has been like a message of patience throughout your entire reading. But when Temperance is out of balance, that means we are completely out of balance. Like our concept and logic is not really working at its greatest potential. Like that's a weird way of saying it, but it's like we're just it's not feeling grounded. It's like very, very just flighty energy, whatever comes with it. I did see bottom of the deck It's like this energy leaves you like this. The energy leaves you thinking about it late at night, feeling very unbalanced. I'm feeling very unbalanced energy. We have the Two of Pentacles here with the Temperance reversed. It's calling on you to try to ground yourself, and just beware, because it does look like whatever happens here is going to leave you a little thinking about it late at night, possibly a little stressed out, you know. The Page of Wands reversed, a situation that seemed that had so much potential. Like, you don't understand how it could be so much potential. I feel like you see potential here, but then it just kind of goes out, or it just kind of went out. And it's like, well, what happened? Or it's like I said, Gemini, it's really hot and cold, and it's not sustainable in that way. Like, there's no way that at this point in time, whoever's bringing this energy, like, in the next few weeks, that's just how it's going to be. I feel like that's a whole other reading of what kind of work they would have to do in order to evolve from this. But yeah, like, potential was there, but it's just out. It fizzled out. This could be, so a fire, or not fire, an air sign showing up, younger air sign perhaps. So like you, Gemini or Libra or Aquarius, could mean something to you, doesn't have to, but this is like a messenger. This person probably keeps an eye on you more than you probably know. They probably watch your stories online, or yeah, if you have whatever social media, like, I feel like they probably check it. I'm feeling like they have their own routine, is what I'm feeling, of maybe the time of day or how often or how they go about looking at your account. But I definitely think that there's a consistency to it, is what I'm getting. There is something about communication from this person. So they could be DMing you or texting or whatever. I feel like it's going to be that kind of communication. And there's going to be a message about, maybe they're going to tell you how good they're doing, or how things are getting better, or maybe they're going to tell you that they're leaving something behind. It could be different for everyone. Or the message here could also be that they're communicating with you to get to a better place, to a new balanced place. But there's something here about the reason they're reaching out isn't just to reach out and whatever they have to say. It's like for a specific reason that has to do with getting to a better place, or that being communicated. Take it as it resonates, my Geminis. I'm just here channeling away. We have the King of Pentacles reversed with the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So what's interesting is we see something about moving on, or moving away, or getting to calmer waters. And then we're getting the energy of an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but very strong earth placements. If they are not an earth sign, or if there's not earth in their chart or in yours, this just means it's someone who's very normally grounded, and this is someone who has been in their same position. There's something about their position that they had been in for a long time. This could be they could be a father or a provider, a parent of some sort, or they could be a boss at work at a position that they've been in for a long time. Possibly they're going to tell you that they're moving on from this job, or they're moving on from something that has been very long term. Doesn't have to be, but just kind of mentioning it there. There's something here that this King of Pentacles doesn't feel, or at the moment isn't able to provide in a way that he normally has been for a really long time, or something in his long-term position is changing. Like I said, this could be work or this could be home/family. This could be, like I said, a father or a parent, a husband, a provider. I'm just using masculine terms because it is a very masculine, very grounded, very stable energy. Someone who has stability and has had it, there's something shifting in that stability for them. And possibly that's maybe part of the communication that's coming through. So we also had the Sun reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. So let's talk about the Sun in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there is something here about reunion with someone. I would guess it's this character, but because I do see like someone reaching out to you with a message, or they want to reach out to you. I think you will hear from them though. So the Five of Pentacles, it's like you feeling like you're getting more than you were before. I feel like there's something here about, if this doesn't have to do with like emotions of feeling like you were left out and now this is like a reunion, like someone kind of lets you in a way that they hadn't before, and kind of like I said, through this communication. If it doesn't have to do with that, this could be financial. This could be that the stable provider around you or in the situation, something shifted financially for them, and this is kind of showing it getting better. So take it as it resonates. If you're the one that's had financial issues as of lately, or if there was something long term for you that is no longer there, it does seem like there is a recovery. So it's either a recovery or it's a coming back together, a feeling like you're getting more that you didn't before. That leaves you feeling happy. You know it's not perfect. You know that you want more, but there is a sense here that it does make you feel better. Like there is a sense of, oh, okay, I'm in just a little bit. Like I'm in just a little bit. You know, there's still work to do, but you're feeling good because it's like it's like a change from what you're used to. I do see you as being single and independent in whatever the situation is. This is someone who has enough to take care of themselves, and whatever else they need to take care of. Possibly a little younger, doesn't have to be, but younger in energy and very attractive. It's showing you being attractive. It's also showing you being a hard worker, working hard for your material, your material world is what's coming through. I do think that communication is going to come quickly. And it's going to be back and forth. Like you guys are going to go back and forth, I feel like. And I really think that they're going to tell you that they're leaving something behind that they have had for a long time. And there is fears around it, but I feel like they're telling you that they've made a decision. There's a decision that's been made. My Geminis, wow. Okay, you're definitely the longest reading I've done. So if you're still here with me, let's ask for advice. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages. Those were super insightful, I feel like. Very interesting what came through, my friends. All right, Spirit, what advice do we have for our Geminis that view this video, that come across this video? What do they need to know about their advice for their love life? What advice do they need to know about that hot and cold energy and how to best deal with it? What advice do we have for our Geminis? What advice? All right. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So new opportunity, feeling like there is a new opportunity here. We shall see. We have the Hangman. We have the Ace of Swords. Let's see. I saw there's a lot of key cards that came up. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. I feel like you guys have had lots of air energy. We have some Scorpio energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, my friends, I think you might be dealing with an air sign for sure. I am getting heavy Aquarius energy. We also have Leo, Scorpio, Taurus showing up with this Wheel of Fortune, very fixed. I feel like you're dealing with someone that's very fixed, meaning they're very set in their ways, or they're set in how they do something, or they're set on their ideals. They're set on who they are. Like they're just, it's a fixed energy. And I feel like right now, so it might feel like things aren't moving along, even though we talked about quick communication and we saw that there is communication that's going to come in and it is going to make you feel like better. Like you are going to be like, oh, okay, at least I got something, but it's just not everything you want. And I feel like you're going to know that there's things you don't know. About this situation. I feel like you might pull back from this person, from the energy, because I feel like you're going to feel like you need time to just kind of gain a different perspective. There's something here where you're going to pull back and you're going to kind of have a different understanding of things. I feel like whatever confusion there was, there's starting to be clarity about it, but it's wrapped up with a sense where maybe the things that you thought were there or the options you thought were there, you now don't view them as an option. It seems like there's lost hope for something, or there's lost hope when it comes to gaining clarity over whatever is confusing in the situation. It's coming up as your advice, so I just think it's being pointed out to you so that you're aware of that, because that energy, it's never good to feel hopeless, but it is good to be realistic about things. We do have the Moon card here, which is telling me there's information that you don't know. Like there's things that are left unknown. There's mystery here, and you really have this this desire to be let in. I feel like you want to be let in on the secret. You want to be let in on whatever it is that you need to know. And there's really something here about you being discerning and you kind of using your own intuition and letting yourself sit in these dark places and just kind of heal from things and really practice like tapping in and what you see is an illusion and what is reality, because someone here isn't being truthful. This King of Swords in reverse is someone who I think is it doesn't know what to think of the situation. I think that's why they're really hot and cold, and there's something they're not telling you here. I think there's something they're not being completely truthful about when it comes to how okay they really are. Like if they come in and they're like, oh, things are good, I'm better, blah, 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 like I said earlier, or, tells you there's all these big changes in their life and they're doing okay. Maybe that's what they're not being truthful about, but there's something here that they're not, there's deceit here. There's someone here that is fighting destiny. They're going against the current. And I really think that it's this King of Swords. This King of Swords is set in his ways. That's why I do feel like this might be an Aquarius, because there's like fixed energy coming through. Doesn't have to be, but you would know who this person is by someone who's normally like a thinker, very logical, can, probably like someone who leads with ideas, or I feel like they normally don't have an issue when it comes to knowing how they think about something. But when it comes to something here, they're really in their head about it and they're not being truthful about it. But in return, it's like destiny is being fought, like by them not being truthful. We have the Page of Pentacles, which does show the opportunity. There's an opportunity here to work together, communicate together, whatever it is. It's not serious. It's not, I don't think you're asking this person for a serious commitment, or I feel like you're working with them where they're at. But right now, someone doesn't feel confident enough. The masculine energy is not feeling confident enough, or like they're capable enough when it comes to this new opportunity with you. My Geminis, we've been together a long time, and that is where I leave you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, friends. Hello, my Libra friends. I hope you've all been doing amazing. Welcome to your December horoscope. This is going to cover the last few weeks of the year, going into the new year and into January. So this will be the energy that's going to be kind of lingering around you, or what you're going to be dealing with, what's surrounding you. We're going to take a look. That's going to be the first part of your horoscope. We will be working with this Black Light Rider-Waite deck. And asking Spirit, what are the most important messages that you need to hear in the coming weeks? So for the second part of your horoscope, we will be looking into your love life. That is normally how we do our horoscopes, but instead of doing them in 2 videos, we're just going to do them all at once here. All right, my Libras, you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to see what's going on with you. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for our Libra friends, our Libra collective. What do they most need to know in the next few weeks? What do our Libras most need to know in the next few weeks? What are the important messages for our Libras in the next few weeks going into the New Year, Spirit? Oh, I'm feeling a little discombobulated with I feel like I'm trying to focus and I can't, or I'm trying to rest into it and I can't. So I don't know if you're feeling a little restless, perhaps, my Libras. What messages do my Libras most need to know, Spirit? What messages do my Libras most need to know? All right, let's start with what we have on the table. Bottom of the deck is Aquarius energy with the star. This is about being hopeful, remaining hopeful in a situation. I do see the Queen of Swords in reversed. Possibly you're having to wait for something and you don't like to wait. We have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups reversed. We do have the Sun, which I love. Let's move the Sun over here. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Lots of fire. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, or you have fire in your chart. Maybe maybe there's something here about like a lot of passion. It's something that makes you happy, though. I am seeing happiness, even though there is this energy of, I feel like you're in your head about something, and we'll look into it in a second. Let me just lay these cards out really quick for you. For us, I should say. All right, let's get a couple more cards. I am going to leave the Star card out because I do feel like that is important. Spirit, can I get one more for the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse, please? All right, so maybe family reunion or reunion at home. Okay, my Libras. So what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing like good times with fun people, with good people. Whoever it is that is around you that you enjoy being around, these aren't people that like deplete your energy. Like if anything, it's going to be really fun and like stimulating. Um, and it's connected to your home, so I kind of feel like this might be family. I mean, the holidays are coming up. Maybe you guys are going to get together, but I am seeing good times in that sense. I'm also seeing that if there is a situation in the past that you were confused about, or maybe you felt like you had a lot of options and you weren't sure what to go for, I am seeing you having a little more clarity as to how you feel about it. I feel like you're making a decision based from the heart. Like it's almost like you're going for the things that you love, that you have love for, or that you're doing out of love. Like whatever it is, it feels like the things that you're choosing, it's a decision that you're making from the heart space, which is really I like that. I like that, Libras. We also have the Queen of Swords in reverse here over the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like possibly you feel that there was a situation, or I guess I should say an opportunity. Could have been a situation. There's something here that could have been to your benefit, or that's how you kind of feel about it. It kind of feels like a missed opportunity, like something that could have happened. It was missed, and I feel like it left you feeling like being very like um, having a hard time, like kind of thinking your way through it. Like normally you would be very clear and you would know like what to say and like uphold your boundaries and just be very, very clear about your stance in a situation. And there's something about this that makes you feel like you're unsure what to think. Possibly that could have been feeding into the confusion if you resonate with that part of your reading, because it does seem like there's something here that is making you think a lot about what you want to do or how you think of a situation. And like I said, it just kind of feels like for now you're making decisions based off of what feels good to you, like the things you love or doing out of love. There's something here about someone wants to communicate. This could be you, this could be someone else, but there's something here about really wanting to charge in with information and kind of lay things down. But I feel like, again, you're still sorting out your options. There's something here that you're like, I almost feel like the momentum, like you're trying to build the momentum of like, okay, this is how I feel about it. Now your mind is going to catch up and you're passionate about it. So there's three queens showing up here. Um, this could be, I feel like these might be, okay, these could very well be the three people that are in this Three of Cups card, because there is a lot of feminine energy here. So maybe these are people that are going to be around you, or if you resonate with a little bit from each queen, this could be different aspects of how your energy is right now. Because so I'm seeing okay, so if these are different people, this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, like yourself, Aquarius. Not you're not Aquarius. I mean Libra, like yourself, and I'm seeing heavy Leo energy, but any fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries could also be showing up, but it feels like there's it's like someone's leading with the heart, and then another aspect is someone's very heady about something, and then another person's just like happy to be here. I feel like I'm in a good place. I look good. I feel good. I am good is this person over here. And I really like it. There's something about communicating. So maybe you guys are going to be doing communicating. Um, and someone here is, I feel like, deciding how to move forward in some way. Like someone here wants forward movement, but it's almost like in the plotting stages or the planning stages is what I'm getting, my Libras. Maybe this is like, okay, say you resonate with these are family members and you're going to be seeing them, or even friends, whatever, whatever the case may be. And you're getting ready to tell them like, yeah, I think I decided that I want to try X, Y, and Z, or I want to do this, or, like maybe that could be it too. Because there's something here about wanting to communicate about options and what you see for yourself, like how you're starting to envision things, like what you could possibly want to move towards. Because I feel like this is the beginning of you getting excited about something. Whether or not you know what that something is, I don't know. That's going to be different for everybody. I kind of feel like you already know, because I feel like you've been exploring the options. And I feel like you're starting to feel hopeful, because we did have that star card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What advice do my Libras need in the next few weeks? What advice do you have for my Libras in the next few weeks? What advice do you have for Libras in the next few weeks, Spirit? Yeah, look at something's getting you excited. I had a feeling the Ace of Wands was going to come out. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which we will talk about. We have the Queen of Swords showing up again in reverse, which is really interesting. Yeah, you know what? This is about working together. There's something about threes here, that we have the Three of Pentacles too. So maybe I knew the Fool card was going to come out. I was even going to say it because remember I said like this feels like the momentum's building. Like I feel like this is something new. Like maybe you've already been thinking about it, but you've never actually done it. And there's a message here about if you want it, make sure that your work is like focused. Like meaning I think it's almost like working at it steadily is kind of what I'm feeling, because there is going to be a period of time that it does require you to balance certain things. Let's get two more cards to complete the spread. We'll leave out that. That's interesting. I'm being shown the Two of Cups in reverse 2 times here. There might be something you need a balance of an old partnership or a partnership you're moving away from that is no longer working. But there's something here about you coming up with, like you working towards something, but you can't, it's almost like just because you're working towards something new, you can't like automatically just wrap up whatever it is you've been doing up until now. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse and Temperance in reverse. Okay, with the Strength card. We'll leave that Eight of Pentacles in reverse there. So yeah, this is like new and exciting is what it feels like. It feels like you are ready to take a leap of faith and start this new journey. I really think this is coming at it from like a beginner's mind, or like a student mind. Like it's not something you've mastered yet. This is something new, and I almost feel like you want to bring people into it, or maybe you have your like an idea of who you want to work with, because there's something here about collaborative effort. So you did have the Three of Cups in the beginning part of your reading, and now we're being shown the Three of Pentacles. So I definitely think that you might be gathering with people and presenting them with a, hey, I'm kind of thinking about this. What do you guys think? And then maybe the conversation gets going and somehow you guys end up working together. This could be another set of people that you're working with. I just think it's interesting that you're just getting threes, and that to me feels like it's connected in some way. I feel like you are ready to present an idea that's like gonna feel good. It's like the kind of things that when you talk about it, your heart starts to, like, your emotions get excited, and like it's like you feel your heart opening to like new ideas, new thoughts, new feelings, I should say. Your heart doesn't think, but it's like new feelings coming in. And I almost feel like you're presenting the group, or someone is presenting this group with an opportunity of some sort that I think is going to leave you guys feeling excited. If not everyone, I'm for sure seeing you excited about this new opportunity. But I think the excitement is shared. I am feeling, like I said, that there is going to be a period of time where you are going to have to balance these two things that you're trying to do. But while you're doing that, Spirit just wants you to kind of like be mindful of what effort you're putting into whatever it is you're working on, because it almost feels like it's going to be a little unfocused at the beginning, probably as you're adjusting. Like I said, it feels like you're balancing something regarding a partnership that's no longer working. So maybe if this is about work, it's leaving possibly one behind for another, and there's a transitional period. If it's a relationship, I'm not really sure, but there's something here about a partnership that's not really working, and it's gonna require some balancing while you transition. We do have the Temperance in reverse here, so I do think it is going to be a challenge for you at moments to find the right balance. There's something here about balancing and patience, but I feel like it's kind of, I want to say, like, trying you. I just feel like it's going to be a little like difficult for a minute. I do think that you are going to go through it like rather quickly. It might only be like a few weeks or something, but while you're in it, it's probably not going to be very fun. There is a sense here that you are trying to release fears, and I do think it is because you're getting really excited about this leap of faith that you're doing, and you're like, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to be scared of that anymore. I'm just going to go for it. I feel like you are very in your head about it, and it is coming up in your advice portion of the reading. So Spirit just kind of wants to acknowledge that, like, find balance. Like, there's something here about balancing. If you're obsessing over thoughts of the same situation, or if you're lacking clarity because your mind is circling the same ideas, I do think you are being encouraged to ground yourself in whatever ways you normally ground yourself. We do have the Strength card here. I already talked about Temperance in reverse. We have the Strength card, and we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like a part of you was having difficulty letting go of a comfort zone there, because there's a form of stability here that I do feel you are like gathering your strength to start to let go. Maybe even your lifestyle, like addressing maybe your spending or something about the material world. It doesn't, that's not going to resonate for everyone, but there is something here about adjusting and balancing if you do want to make room for this new beginning. And again, that all falls back to this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, because even things like financial planning, or just kind of rethinking how the rest of our life is affecting this change, that also has to be consistent, and the right effort has to be put in so that you can see progress in whatever it is that you want to start here. Because like I said, I do think you're going to be excited about it. Now it's just about putting in the groundwork and laying something down that's going to keep you focused and balanced. My Libras. So those were your general messages that you needed to hear for the end of December 2021 and beginning the first few weeks of January 2022, my friends. And so if you are staying for your love reading, then let's get started. And if you are not staying for the love reading, then thank you for joining me for the general portion. All right, my friends. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Now, what do my Libras need to know about their love life? Again, with the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting. Now, your love life doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family, platonic. Like I do see some kind of offer being presented that feels good in your general reading. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages you just gave us. What do my Libras need to know about their love life in the next few weeks? What do my Libras need to know? There's that reverse Ace of Pentacles. There's a provider showing up here, possibly a father figure, masculine energy who's stable in the way that they give. Very stable. Could be head of home or a boss. What do my Libras need to know about their love life? Could be trouble with this King of Pentacles. Not trouble, but a sense, of not being happy. Something, I'm getting unfulfillment is what I'm getting. And there's that Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity that wasn't taken or something that could have been an opportunity. All right. Look at that. You can't make it up, Libra. Hopeful. You are feeling hopeful. Yet, bottom of the deck is Aquarius energy again with the Star card. And all right, we'll talk about that in a minute. So, my Libras, this King of Pentacles is a masculine energy, earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming through. Like I said, this is like a stable provider, could be a father, doesn't have to be, but just someone who's like, like the masculine energy at home, the one that is very stable in the way that they give, and very much like I say a provider, but there's an imbalance here in the family is what it feels like surrounding this King of Pentacles. It feels like there's something going on within the family dynamic, and okay, there's a couple of different things that I'm hearing. It could be a something that happened financial that maybe they see. I don't feel like they didn't have enough to give, but at one point someone here felt like they didn't have enough of something. There was a lack of something. So it could have been money, or it could have been love or emotions or time spent together. There's something here that someone feels like there wasn't enough of. They're coming out of that energy, or that energy is getting better. If there was a disconnect between two people, this feels like they're coming back together. So whatever was lacking at one point or another, it feels like it is starting to balance itself out. I'm being shown here that there is there's an energy of comfort zone to your reading. And this comfort zone could have created a problem. This comfort zone could have prevented someone from taking a chance on something or taking an opportunity. And by missing out on this opportunity, I feel like it changed everything. I feel like something unexpected happened in regards to this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which an Ace of Pentacles, it's the universe presenting us with an open door, but it's up to us to walk through it. It's up to us to put in the work. It's like an opportunity is coming, but it's not going to come knocking at your door. You have to open the door and maybe take a couple steps outside and put in a little bit of work to get it. And I'm feeling like someone didn't put in the work, and it created a strain on the family or a strain at home within the community is what I'm feeling. And this Nine of Cups in reverse, I keep feeling something about comfort zone coming through. Maybe someone didn't want to get out of the comfort zone because they didn't even realize that they were sitting in a comfort zone. There's a sense here with this Four of Cups. Again, a missed opportunity. This person is having, whoever this is, if you resonate as this person or if you recognize this person that I'm talking about in your life, then I feel like you already know that they've have a hard time sometimes seeing, I'm feeling so like, almost like shortness of breath for some reason, but I feel like you already know that they sometimes don't know how to recognize an opportunity, or they just kind of let things pass them by, is what I'm thinking. Maybe there's an energy of boredom or of being over it, disassociation. Maybe I don't know. They're off in their own world perhaps, and they don't know when this opportunity is being presented because they're just kind of like out of it. They're disassociating. I feel like this has caused conflicts before. I feel like if maybe you tried to address it, or if there's been talks about it, it's kind of led to conflict, and it was like pointless arguments. They could have been petty if there were arguments, but there's something here about there's conflict involving how this person just kind of, opportunity is not acknowledged a lot of the times. So we have a lot of earth energy coming through. We have a feminine earth energy coming through as well over here. Same signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but when earth energy shows up, you can identify these people by people who are very grounded and they like stability. They're oftentimes hard workers, and they like their independence, especially their stability, their financial stability, or maybe even their stability. I mean, stability in all areas, but definitely financial is coming through. And with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, I'm seeing someone who is this person is independent, but right now they're feeling dependent on something, or maybe it almost feels again like financial, perhaps like they feel like dependent on a situation, because they don't feel like they're capable of taking care of themselves, even though they are. Right now they're feeling like they're not. Maybe there's even a sense here of feeling impatient as to how long it's taking for this person to get to a place of financial stability. But I do see that you are planning to take tangible steps to get there. Possibly the planning that you're doing is surrounding how to regain your independence here, or how to, yeah, I feel like it's you feeling independent. And that doesn't mean like if this is a relationship, like it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be single. This could just very well mean like this is just you realize that you've fallen into a situation where you've become dependent on another person or on something. And these missed opportunities, you're like, yeah, you know what? I got to do something about it. It almost feels like I got to roll up my sleeves and I got to start coming up with a plan and help make this better, or like become independent from the situation is what I'm feeling. But there is like a solid plan behind it. And I feel like this came up because of this tower moment. Something big changed for you in that way. So even though this is the love portion of your reading, whoever this is meant for, I am feeling that it is a home situation or something of that sort that didn't have enough of something. It could have very well been financial, because I'm just seeing so many pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here, and that has to do with home, work, money, that kind of stuff, health. So take it as it resonates, my Libras. Lots of earth energy in your reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Now let's look at some advice for you before we close out your reading, my Libra friends. Thank you for those messages, Spirit. What advice do my Libras need? What advice do my Libras need? What advice? What advice do my Libras need? Bottom of the deck is the Empress. We'll talk about that beautiful card in a minute. So we have the Tower of Reverse. So this is the second time the Tower is coming up. So this is about recovery after this big event that happened. This is about, I feel like part of the healing, like it's almost like releasing burdens relating to whatever just happened, whatever there wasn't enough of. This could have very well affected your passion, like loss of motivation, like sexual energy is low. I do feel like it was painful, and Spirit is acknowledging that. You had the Six of Wands. It did come out reverse, which feels like maybe you feel like there's a lack of acknowledgement. We are going to leave it there. We're going to leave the Empress out. And let's get one more for you. One more, Spirit. Thank you. All right. So my Libra friends, I do think Spirit is encouraging you. Like I said, I feel like you're ready to drop something. There's something here about there is pain and disappointment connected to not having enough of something. You keep getting the Five of Pentacles. But I feel like right now you're in recovery from a time that, like I said, a time of lack, of time of not having enough. And it's like you're ready to drop it. There's a sense of wanting to drop something. There's a sense of things that were kind of draining you, and they had the potential of being exciting. Like I said, this could be sexual energy as well that isn't there right now. And there's a feeling of lack of recognition that's coming through with it. So take that as it resonates, but it feels like it feels like it's not time yet, or it's not like, I feel like it's not all lost. Like you did have that Star card, which is about hope. And I feel like it's just the timing right now. You're in a rebuild phase. You're in a back to planning and then taking action so that you can rebuild this. I do feel like you're in recovery, and recovery from whatever the tower moment was, is what I mean. It's like now it's like picking up the pieces of wherever you have to. And like I said, it's like rolling up your sleeves and realizing that you gotta do what you gotta do. You're gonna start planning. I do think that there is going to be a period of time, or maybe you're already there, where you're not sure what to do because it's almost like the options are too many. And I am feeling that you are going to be a little undecisive, or like not really, maybe like putting off making a decision, which again comes back to the timing where it's just like not time yet. I feel like maybe there's more planning to be done, but you are coming up as the Empress energy, and the Empress is basically anything that you want to grow, you are able to grow. It's like a giver of life. Like if it's a project, or even if there's different aspects of your life that you want to change, anything that you put your effort behind and move forward with, like it is going to be fruitful and it is going to work out for you. So right now I feel like it's just a matter of feeling the feelings and going with the process, and knowing that everything you're going through right now is part of the process. There's something about time here, because I think you're meant to experience like thinking about all these thoughts so that you can kind of start to think about which way you want to go. There's also a message about planning, like I said. And so, my Libras, that is where I leave you, my friends. I hope you were able to get something from this reading. I oftentimes wonder that because I'm just channeling away. But yeah, my Libras, I hope you're all doing amazing, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Aquarius friends. I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope you've all been amazing. I haven't been able to film one of these videos in a while, so I can't wait to just get down to it. Thank you so much for joining me here for your end of 2021 / beginning of 2022 horoscope reading. Let's get started. Your reading today is going to be divided into 2 parts. First part, we're going to be checking into what important messages you most need to hear. And the second part is going to be specifically love focused, your love reading. I will say that for most of these signs, love has just been kind of like a theme. So we'll see what comes through for you. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages for my Aqua babies. What do the Aquarians most need to know in the next coming weeks? What do my Aquas need to know in the next coming weeks? What do Aquas? Let's put those back. A sense of balance. I'm kind of feeling you. I'm watching this candle here and how the flame is there. It's going, it's consistent, but it's not very bright. And I'm wondering if that's kind of how you're feeling. If you're feeling tired, or I don't know, we'll see. Something's not shining very bright is what I'm getting from it. What messages do my Aquas need to hear? What messages do my Aquas need to hear? Wow, okay. Yeah, I almost feel like there's a sense here of not feeling empowered, a feeling of, I don't know, I hope you're not doubting yourself, Aquarius. It seems like your mind, there's a call for a shift here, a perspective shift, a change of thoughts. We're going to leave that here. I feel like you're trying to release disappointments and heartbreak. Aquarius, I feel like this has been a reoccurring theme since the last time I spoke with you, since the last time I read for you. Let's get a few more cards. 3 more, Spirit, please. 3 more cards for our Aquarians. What do they most need to hear? Yeah, there's something here about not communicating, but wanting to communicate. Fighting destiny, perhaps. 1 more. Feeling left out. Feeling like there's not enough of something, a lack of something. Okay, that's interesting. We have the Devil reverse showing up here. And bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun card. I love that because it's like all this stuff I feel like you're going through within yourself, but there is happiness to be had around you. There is like better days is what I'm hearing. Um, um, when I said Better Days, a Tupac song started playing in my head, and when I think of the name, I'll say it. But let's get started, my Aquarians. I feel like at the moment you might be feeling like you're disconnected from your intuition. Maybe there's something deep within you that's being ignored, or maybe you're going after something that you know really isn't for you. There could also be a sense where you're not communicating, you're not really, you've gone within, you're kind of operating on your own, but it just feels like right now there's a disconnect within yourself. There's It's interesting because the high priestess, like, she's very silent. She, like, operates like not really announcing her moves. But there's something here about wanting to come in with information. There's messages about not communicating versus needing to communicate. So maybe this is something that you're ignoring. Maybe this is communication that you're ignoring that you know you need to have, and you're not doing that. With the Empress card here, this is someone who's very attractive, very fruitful, very abundant, possibly a mother. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone who creates life, very creative, attracts, doesn't chase. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but that is showing through. And there's something here about resisting this energy, resisting this Empress energy. There's something here about fighting destiny, going against the flow. Like maybe you're not allowing yourself to receive in this. I don't even know if that's it, but there's something about you resisting. Let me get another card so that I can make more sense of that. Spirit, can we please get one more card for this Empress and Wheel of Fortune reverse? What do my aquas need to know about that situation? I feel like it's releasing the burden about, I feel like maybe you've been overwhelmed by something regarding this Empress. Like I said, a very creative, maybe it's being overwhelmed by what this Empress can bring to life, and it's like you're ready to drop it. There's a sense here where there is resisting it and ready to drop it. So maybe that makes sense to you, Aquas. And you can apply that to your situation that you're currently dealing with. There's also a feeling here, I just don't feel like you're standing in your power, my Aquarians. With the Magician reversed here, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess reversed, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like so much has happened, or there's so much transition, or transition trying to come in. And I mean that in a way of trying, because there does seem like you are resisting some parts of whatever is trying to roll out for you. With this Magician reversed, it just makes me feel like maybe you think you don't have all of the resources you need to call in whatever it is you want, the type of life you want, the job you want, the relationship you want, the home, like whatever this is for you, whatever type of life you see for yourself, or changes you want to make within your life right now. Maybe you're not really feeling like you have everything you need in order to be able to do that. And that's just you kind of feeling disempowered in this situation. And I feel like that's part of the things that, need to be released here. With the Devil reversed, maybe this is like depressive thoughts, maybe it's your feelings of self-worth, maybe this is work that, like, really hard work you were putting into something, but maybe the efforts weren't lined up with what you truly want. Not that I'm seeing deceit here, but there's something here that maybe you yourself have been trying to ignore from deep within yourself. This Devil card reverse does show me that you are actively trying to remove these chains. Maybe it's feeling restricted. Maybe you're in a situation where you feel so tied down to whatever it is that it's keeping you from being able to call in what you want. There's just a sense here of not feeling in your power. I feel like you have been trying to heal, but you are still dealing with letting go of feelings of loss, regret, disappointment, grief. something here happened and it's leaving you trying to cope. It's leaving you trying to move on. I do see that on the other side, there is happiness. So regardless of how you're feeling right now, like the general energy of your reading is still being like warmed up by the sun, warmed up by this loving energy, this happy energy, recognition even perhaps. But there's something here about how you're currently thinking about something. You're kind of like stuck in your thoughts about it, or stuck in your ways, or maybe you are resisting. There's something here about resisting a way of thinking when it comes to this Wheel of Fortune in reverse and this Empress, this mother, this creator, this person. If this does not sound like you, if maybe like this could be you not viewing yourself as the Empress and that's holding you back. Or this could be you viewing someone as an Empress and somehow it's linked back to holding you back because your mind, the way you're thinking about it, it's kind of outdated is what I'm getting. I also feel like there is a sense here of, I don't want to use the word stalking, but watching. There's either you're watching someone or someone's watching you, but there is no communication. Again, it's tied into how you view this, how you think of this. Overall, it is coming up as a snag in the cosmic situation because it is keeping this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means you're kind of fighting your destiny. You're fighting how things are being laid out for you. There's a resistance there because I think it's something about how you think of the situation, Aquarius. There's definitely sword energy coming through, which is you. That's all air energy. But yeah, there's a real sense here that you are trying to heal your heart. There was something here that broke your heart and disappointed you. And it kind of kept you stuck in, maybe it's not a rut yet, but it's getting there. It's like a mental rut because you're just kind of, you're stuck on the way of how you think about this. And that's showing up as something that's currently blocking you. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What advice do my Aquas need to hear? What advice do my Aquas need to hear in the next few weeks? What advice do my Aquas need to hear in the next few weeks? I feel like maybe you're undecided. You're undecided about who or what you want to bring into the future with you. There's something here about comfort zone as well. You holding back feelings of love, perhaps. Yeah, my friends, my Aquas, you are definitely being held back by a comfort zone. This comfort zone has to do with stability, maybe finances, maybe a lifestyle that you're trying to maintain, or not fake, but it is definitely trying to maintain the look of something is kind of what I'm feeling here. And it's just showing up as a blockage because it is telling me that by you staying comfortable, it's kind of holding back your growth. Lots of Knight energy. We did have the Knight of Cups show up. I thought he flew out, but I guess he didn't. We had one that fell on the floor. We have the Hangman. Knight of Wands reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please get a few more? There he is. Passionate, charismatic, attractive. We did have the Empress, so this could have to do with a partnership of some sort. Have the Death card. Can we get a card for the Knight of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit? Oh, Aquarius. You know what it is, my friends? Let me tell you, if you're resonating with this reading, guys, I just feel like you have one foot in and one foot out. You're hot, you're cold. You're hot and you're cold. Like that Katy Perry song, you're in, then you're out. And I think that has to do with, look at more hot and cold energy. Like you're confident, yeah, I can do this. I'm going to take charge of my life. I'm going to take charge of my life. And then all of a sudden the effort isn't there. Yeah, undecided. You're kind of fixated on something, or you're trying to let go of being fixated on something. But there is the feeling here that you're, excuse me, you're not making any moves. You're not taking a bold move. Like it's good. It's good to visualize. It's good to kind of start to think about who we want to bring with us, what we want to do, what options we want to go for, what most excites us. But there's a sense that you're just kind of sitting back and you're not making a decision, which is fine. But Aquarius, I feel like the last few horoscopes I've done for you, we've kind of been dealing with the same theme. So we could keep doing this reading for the rest of the year. And if you yourself don't start to take steps towards something different, we're just going to continue on in kind of a slightly different version of the same story, is what I'm getting. The story about comfort, comfort zones, stability, yes, and holding on to things, but it's like holding on to them out of fear, and out of fear of not being worth more or having more. Take that as it resonates. There is a wish here that I feel you want to call in with this Nine of Cups reverse, and we saw the Magician reverse card earlier in your reading. I do feel that there is something you want to manifest, but it almost feels like you're not good enough for it, or your self-esteem or the way you view yourself right now, you feel like you're not ready. Or maybe you're having a hard time visualizing that that could potentially be the type of life you can have. It's almost like scary to think about because it's so overwhelming, because maybe it looks like night and day from where you're currently at. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Death card, I feel like you're really, even if it's just from within, you're coming up with a plan, you're laying things out, you're kind of looking at the opportunities and being very methodical. I feel like you're being methodical about putting an end to something with this Death card. First we have death, then we have rebirth. You can't call in anything. You can't call in the new without laying something to rest. And I am seeing that there is a cycle. There's something that's coming to an end, but it requires you to plan it out. And I feel like you could be doing that, but it does feel very hot and cold, and Spirit wants to point that out. There's something you get really excited about and then you pull back from. Or if this sounds like someone around you, just beware the communication that is brought in this energy. It's not sustainable. There is a message here. There's an idea. There's excitement. It's like I feel like you want to be excited, but then you talk yourself off of the excitement ledge. Maybe you let fear come in, and that's kind of stopping you. And I feel like Spirit just wants to point that out, because nothing of substance and nothing long-term and stable can ever be built in this Knight of Wands energy, especially when it's a Knight of Wands in reverse. It's way too hot and cold. It's not reliable. Whatever communication needs to be had, it's either surrounding the topic that something is not reliable, or the information, it's too hot and cold. It's not consistent enough to move forward, is what I'm feeling. With the Hangman and the Nine of Swords, I am seeing that you're coming to a place of slowing down, and maybe things aren't progressing how you want them to. It's like you're being suspended right now. You're just kind of, you're being pulled back so you can gain a different perspective. There's something here about your perspective shifting, Aquarius. And I definitely think that the perspective you have now is not serving you. However you think of something right now, whatever this big issue is that you're dealing with or that you're trying to go through, you don't know everything. Like you can't see it to its full like capacity, or like change your mind about it, because you're almost looking at it too up close. And right now you're meant to pull back and kind of analyze and just sit in some feelings. It could be that you're thinking about things late at night, or that's when the fears creep in, but it's all like happening this is happening so that you can gain a different perspective. There is a Knight of Wands showing up here. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a masculine energy, very, very creative, attractive, hard worker. People probably admire this person, someone who knows what they want and works for it, and may be really good with their hands, like building, making, doing things. But it's also followed with the feeling, the Emperor reverse, which these are two very fiery, very, very masculine energies. This makes me feel like there's a part of this Knight of Wands that feels like they're not in control of certain aspects of your life. And this is encouraging you to view things from a place of passion and excitement, and know that you can take control over the things that don't feel good in your life. Like there's a lot you can take control over of that maybe at this moment in time you're not really seeing, or you're not really like stepping into that power, is what I'm getting. And this is a reminder that you definitely can, especially when it comes to closing out this chapter. It might make you feel, or it might leave you feeling a little disempowered, but it's just kind of like preparing you, because it's up to you to regain that power and take it back. And that probably starts with making a decision, my Aquas, making a decision about something. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is showing you in action. So that could be you in Hangman. But just make sure if you're not taking action right now, you're working on that perspective shift. Very interesting, my Aquas. And so that was the general portion of your reading. Let's put these away. And if you're not sticking around for your love reading, thank you for joining us. And this is where we leave you, or you leave me, I should say. Let me turn these around. That was bothering me. I'm like, why does the deck look funny? Okay, my Aqua babies. Let's continue on with your love reading. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages. What do my Aquas need to know about their love life? Oh, that's how their love life is. Just kidding. That could have been my slip, but we'll see. I was literally about to say that I wouldn't be surprised if your general reading bleeds into your love reading, because I kind of feel like they are related. I feel like there's something here that you're trying to regain control of. We'll see what that is. Spirit, can we please get some messages regarding my Aqua's love life in the next few weeks? What do my Aquarians need to know about their love life in the next few weeks? Going into the new year, Spirit. I did see a Ten of Cups, which is exciting. We'll see how that lays out. There's that Two of Wands again. The World. Children, perhaps. Excuse me, my throat. Is there something you need to say, my Aquas? There's something about communication here. And we have, okay, that is so funny. You guys had, where is he? I thought I saw the King of Wands fly out in reverse, and then you get him upright. Again, very hot and cold energy. Very confident 1 minute, and then the next is like, nope, not doing that, not having that. Wow, look at that. We have the Guru. We have the Ten of Cups. Possible marriage here. Possibly speaking of a marriage, maybe there's kids involved. Doesn't have to be. If there aren't kids involved, it could be a love that is kind of younger, meaning a not mature love. Maybe we'll look into it. Not mature, meaning someone here could be younger. Doesn't have to be, but I am getting family vibes, especially with the Guru and the Ten of Cups. Like home, kids, you know, the work, the whole shebang. All right, and then we'll leave this, we'll put this off to the side. The Page of Cups. It's a sweet love. Like I said, it might be just showing us that there is kids involved. Because I am seeing like something very traditional here that's in place, and I feel like that's kind of the end goal, like partner, kids, animals, home, rainbow, community, like stability. I feel like that might be like what's on your mind. So perhaps the perspective shift that we were seeing earlier, if it applies here, it has to do with something about how you think about these things. I feel like something big is coming to an end. There is an ending happening, or that's about to happen, but you're not feeling very positive about it. If anything, you're feeling like a little pessimistic about it. But there is like happiness to be had here, but the way that you're viewing it, it's just not like you're not viewing it in that way. You're not viewing this as something that's to be celebrated or something to look forward to. You're feeling kind of negative about it. And I feel like a lot of your pondering and what's leaving you without making any moves has to do with an exciting new beginning. I'm seeing an ending. I'm seeing a big ending. I saw it earlier with the Death card. We have the World card. And then I'm seeing a new beginning that's exciting and passionate, but you're not moving towards it. There could be something or someone that you're really excited about, very attracted to, sexually attracted to, if that applies, but you're not moving towards it. You're just kind of in this stalemate energy of not moving. I feel like you're in the area of love, you're feeling overburdened, you're carrying a lot. Maybe it's the pressure of your position in this family. If this family is already in place, maybe you feel pressures as to what your role is or something in regards, because it's being followed with the energy of not being acknowledged or feeling like you're not gaining recognition. There's also the message here that it's just your victory. It's not time for that yet. So take that as it resonates. Being recognized and feeling really good about where you're at. I feel like there's still work to be done. It is coming, but it's not yet. So if that's how you're feeling about your home situation, there are things that you have to grow through before you can get to the place of feeling like you've been acknowledged and you actually got to where you wanted to be when it comes to these areas of love. I feel like someone here, this King of Wands, we talked about him in your general reading, but this could be a fire sign. This could be you, but this is someone who is really capable in a real masculine energy. Like people are attracted to this person, and right now you can see it's almost like Leo energy coming through, but it could be any sign. Someone that wants to be recognized. I feel that like the lack of recognition is weighing on them. The lack of recognition is hitting them, their like self-confidence, self-esteem, how they view themselves, what they think that they're capable of. It feels like that's being affected. It's being affected. I feel like you're not confident about being able to have this new start at love is really what I'm feeling. There's something here about your present situation that's making you feel like it's dinging your confidence when it comes to love. And I'm kind of feeling like this is not just the love that you can have for someone else. I'm seeing new beginnings here. Maybe this is new love. Either way, the passion is there, but the heart is blocked because I feel like you either feel like you're not worthy of it, you're not ready for it, you can't provide something for it, you're not capable, is kind of what I'm thinking. But it just feels like it wants to come in, new love wants to come in, but you're not there right now. You're too overburdened. There's something here. It's probably also not time yet because there's something here you're wrapping up. It's closing up for you. Like I said, you have the two King of Wands in the deck. One is upright and one is reversed. So I think sometimes you do catch glimpses of the energy of, yes, like I'm feeling good, feel good, look good, do good. But there's something here about your heart being blocked off to letting new emotions, maybe even new thoughts come in. It is going to require you to go through a healing period for sure. Maybe something from the past is coming back, correcting something, and also moving on from the stress of it. I feel like the more you heal, the more you'll be able to kind of relax into whatever these changes are, my Aquas. All right, let's get some advice for you before we wrap up your reading, Aquarius. Even though it's been a half hour, I swear time just goes by so fast when I'm doing these readings and I'm talking to myself here. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What advice do we have for my Aquas when it comes to their love life? What advice do we have for my Aquas when it comes to their love life? What advice do we have for my Aquas when it comes to their love life? Look at that. It's your heart chakra. Okay. I feel like you're stressed out over, or maybe not all the time, but it's keeping you immobilized. Like, look at that. So many rest cards. You are being encouraged to rest, but it's not just like rest. Like, it's like a deep, meaningful, allow your mind to take a break from the things that it's constantly thinking about. Maybe stepping out of your environment, turning to meditation, prayer. Thank you. Nine of Swords, please. Yeah, you're just feeling really burdened in your current situation. Why the Ten of Cups and the Chariot reverse, Spirit? Thank you. Again, you want victory. We have our new opportunity presenting itself. You want recognition. You want recognition in your family. And I feel like the thought of that is somehow keeping you back. But we'll talk about that in a second. We have the Ace of Cups reversed with the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so I feel like there was a opportunity here that was exciting at one point. It was fiery. It had a lot of potential. Like, the spark had potential to, like, maybe if this was someone you're working together, building towards something, but it's just right now, it looks like it's blocked. And depending on your situation, this could have stopped working a long time ago, and it's kind of closed up your heart. It's closed up your heart to being able to even recognize when there is something really good trying to come in, when love is trying to come in. I feel like you're blocked off in that way. And I feel like it has to do, it's relating to disappointments. We have the Two of Swords reversed with the High Priestess. So this is telling me that you are ready to follow your intuition, or Spirit is encouraging you to follow your intuition and make a decision, because you have been sitting in the energy of knowing you have to decide what you want and start stepping towards it. But something has been holding you back. With the Two of Swords in reverse here, I feel like you are being encouraged to make a decision, but it's almost like a decision with, like, truly from yourself. You rest, you heal, you meditate, and you're ready to make a decision based on what feels right for you, based on what your inner knowing is already telling you. This is also very silent. Your reading feels very silent, which makes me feel like it's very internal. It's like something that's going on within you is what I'm thinking. I am seeing, like, Spirit is acknowledging your stress, your anxiety, your sleepless nights, feeling overburdened over possibly, like I said, your position in this family or your position in this situation. Maybe you feel like you're carrying a lot of weight, even if it's just emotional weight. It's like really, it's getting to you. I don't think that you are happy in your current situation. Because like I said, I feel like there's something here where you want to be recognized. You want to have a happy home. Happy wife, happy life is what I'm hearing. And obviously it doesn't have to be gender specific, but it's happy partner, happy life, right? And there's something holding you back here because maybe this situation has made you feel like you were less than, or you can't provide these things, or you can't attain that community that you want. There's something that's holding you back here in regards to that, and in regards to wanting to kind of have recognition and victory when it comes to your family. There's also a sense here that maybe you feel a lot of people are watching you and your relationship dynamic or your family dynamic. Take it as it resonates. We have the Four of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. So again, this is about healing, meditating, finding your own answers, and finding your independence in this situation. The Nine of Pentacles is an earth energy, could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could be someone that you need a break from. If this doesn't sound like you, this is someone who's very attractive, single, has the capability of taking care of themselves and everything else they have on their plate. It's not necessarily a queen, like this person hasn't elevated into queen status yet, but this person has found their independence from whatever they were dependent on before. This is someone that can get on their own. And so if this isn't someone that feels like you need to take a break from, or you're not sure who that is, Spirit is encouraging you to rest and heal so that you can become this person who is independent and possibly single. I mean, take it as it resonates, from whatever is holding you back. There's a sense here of regaining independence. I don't see the Devil card, but I am kind of getting like there's something toxic or something holding you back, something restrictive perhaps. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me that you are going to be presented with a new opportunity from the universe. It is going to be coming. I don't think you see it coming yet. It's going to take some time, and also you discerning what's an opportunity. Like, I feel like there's fear around it, but the more you heal, the more you're going to be able to identify what's a good opportunity to move forward. There's something here about information coming known. I am going to pull. We have a Queen of Cups in reverse and a King of Swords. The Queen of Cups could be a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the King of Swords is air energy, like yourself. This could be you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Both of these people are not like expressing themselves in the best way. The Queen of Cups could be very overbearing, doesn't have control over her emotions. It feels very watery. I was going to say maybe a watery mess, maybe lots of tears or lots of miscommunication. Even though it's not a communication card, when I put that with the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like these two people aren't seeing eye to eye. So the Queen of Cups is very empathetic, understanding, and loving, but when it's reversed, she's overbearing. Maybe she feels like she has to do things because she does them better than this King of Cups, or taking care of things in an overbearing way. There's something here that isn't, they're not working well together. This King of Swords in reverse is someone who is very unclear of a situation. Normally, they're very clear on how they think about something. The boundaries are set and all that good stuff. But this air energy is feeling very heady, very, very heady. I don't think either one of those people like to be feeling in that energy. My Aquarius. So I've kind of gone over time compared to the other signs, but I felt like there was still information that, I mean, I could literally, I feel like with your story, I can keep going. Look, there's the King of Cups in reverse. So I am seeing a couple that's emotionally not on the same page. There is love in the situation, probably because if you resonated with a family being involved, obviously there's love in the situation, but both of these people are not on the same page. They're not currently working well together, probably communicating well, and that is not helping. And so, my Aquarius friends, that is what I have for you. I wish you all the best of luck in moving through this energy. Just remember, the work kind of starts with you guys. Take a break when you need to. Rest, take care of yourselves, watch your favorite TV show. I don't know. My idea of fun on a Friday when it comes to taking time for myself is lighting a candle and just sitting in silence. I feel like a lot of silence coming from your reading. So, my Aquas, that is what I have for you. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.